Well, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Teaching Tuesday. I guess we're going to call this the highway to truth or the road to understanding. I don't care what we call it. But anyways, I've had a very interesting week this week since the last time I posted a video. A lot of self-discovery, a lot of questions being asked, a lot of study, a lot of insight. The journey that I'm on right now, the best way I can relate it to is one time I had to clean out a garage, and it had a bunch of stuff in there from decades ago, and it was kind of a big mess. Well, in order to clean it out and get it organized, I actually had to make a bigger mess to get it back in order. And so I went from a chaos mess to an even bigger organized mess all the way to get it all cleaned out. And so that's kind of the journey I'm on. I got to go through some not fun stuff to figure out about myself and my relationship with God and all this. So hopefully I'll share a little bit of that as we go along. But I want to tell you some of the things that I found out this week, or was revealed to this week. And so faith and hope were kind of the things that I've been searching for. And sorry, not faith and hope, faith and love. Faith and love are the two things that I knew I kind of just didn't know much about. I don't experience much of it. So I did a little study. I found where faith was in the Bible. And the first time that I found it was way back in Genesis, early on in Genesis, when Abraham sends his servant to go find a daughter for, a wife for his son. And basically the servant says, yes, if this happens, Lord, then I'll know it's the right woman. And it happens. And so he gets down, he bows his head, and he praises God, and he says, thank you for your faithfulness and your steadfast love to my master Abraham. And what I've been finding is that love and faith are actually connected a lot throughout the Bible. And there's different words, different meanings for those words, but that's what I've also been trying to figure out, is what faith and love really look like. And one of the things I did was I went to 1 Corinthians 13, and I read that whole passage about love and what love is, what love's not. And I thought my struggle was faith, that I just didn't have faith in stuff. Well, what I've been figuring out is that I actually do have faith. I have faith in God. I believe in God. What I think I fail at is trust. And so a question I want to pose to you, and I ask that you would put your answers or your thoughts down in the comment section, is, are faith and trust interchangeable? Are they the same? Are they not the same? Can one be true without the other being true? For me, I have faith that God exists. I have faith that God is love. I have faith in all these things, but I think I fail to trust that He will act upon those things, that I just don't experience that, or that He will be those things to me. I don't know. So I'd love to know your insights on that. But in 1 Corinthians 13, he talks about, if I have faith enough to move mountains, but have not loved, I am nothing. And that really struck a chord with me this week, because I go, man, I'm nothing. So even though I was trying to work on my faith and try to figure that out, I think I need to take a step back and learn just how to love like Christ. And that took me to a passage in, I believe, Ephesians 5. Because here's the thing, I believe that God loves me, or at least I know that He should love me, but I don't feel that a lot. And that's also something I've been trying to self-discover, is why I don't feel like God loves me very much. I know the truths, I know the scriptures that kind of back it up, but I think a lot of it is, three things I've kind of developed is, one, it's just my DNA, it's just who I am and the way I think and process stuff. Number two is my past experiences. A lot of things have just kind of made me not feel like God loves me, and that's not a good thing. And three is, I don't want to say this because I don't mean it to the extreme, but basically an indoctrination where I just was thinking about doctrine in a wrong way. So that's hard to say sometimes. But anyways, so I'm going back to this idea of love and what love looks like and what love means. And how do you live knowing that God loves you but not feeling it? Like, how do you change that? I don't know. So there's been a whole lot more, but hopefully that's given you some stuff to think about. I'd love to know your thoughts. I'd love to have discussion with you through the comments. If it's something that seems like it's a big thing, I'll address it in my next video. So please go ahead, leave your comments. If you like this, if you're able to relate to it, please give me a like, share it. Doesn't matter. Just I'd love to have that discussion with you guys. All right. Thanks. I'll see you next week.